Slap we and slap shot. Hey. Slap we and slap shot. Give them gal a back shot. Put it on Snapchat. Hey. Jah Be. I go no clock. Kill them on my joy and my pleasure. Boom bang them.
Jah Be, talk to me, talk to Agieh, massive.
Yes, I. Big up yourself, DJ Agieh. Jah Be, as a god from straight out of Kingston, Jamaica.
Massive, but I love that. You know what? Let's do this song and come back again. What do you think about that?
Yeah, man, as a God, make it people hear it.
Yes.
You know what thing go.
Let's do
Hear and
this.
share it.
Yeah, man, boom bang them. World hits. Slap we and slap shot. Slap we and slap shot. Hey. Slap we and slap shot. Give them gal a back shot. Put it on Snapchat.
For those who are joining me, this is AfroZim Radio Agieh, and with me is Jah Be Massive.
Joy and my pleasure, joy and my pleasure, and I don't feel no way. Kill them and my joy and my pleasure. Boom bang them and gone. Yeah man, boom bang them. World hits.
See big
Slap we and slap shot.
As a god, I want them in boom bang them. You know what thing go.
Put it on Snapchat. Hey. Jah Be. I go no clock. Kill them and my joy and my pleasure. Boom bang them and gone. Kill them and my joy and my pleasure. Joy and my pleasure, and I don't feel no way. Kill them and my joy and my pleasure. Boom bang them and gone. Kill them and my joy and my pleasure. Joy and my pleasure, and I don't feel no way. They make them dumpy, a simple thing that cool no chucky. Gruesome and mucky, ain't none no get when none no lucky. Me bust them head in a two half with the double bucky. And some dog with a laugh, no turn in a puppy. Me turn in up it, hey badness no fit everybody. Piss up your shit up, so go and go change your Tappy, kill them and my joy and my pleasure. Boom bang them and my gun, Kill them and my joy and my pleasure, joy and my pleasure, and I don't feel no way. Kill them and my joy and my pleasure. Boom bang them and my gun, Kill them and my joy and my pleasure, joy and my
Massive. Jah Be, talk to me, my brother. You know what?
Yes, I. Big up AfroZim Radio and big up Agieh all the time, you know. You know Jah Be there, you know, on the ground.
I love
You know
that.
what thing go. So I go on.
I love to this. Thank you very much. You know, this is the first contact. You know when you watch those movies whereby they'll be trying to portray when they start to do contacts with the alien and stuff of thing. You know, and for me, it's humbling to make the first contact with you, my brother. Big up to yourself, Jah Be. I love that massive type of thing.
Yeah, man, enough respect all the time. We out here and I do the good work, you know, and making it reach places. So you don't know. AfroZim Radio, DJ Agieh, you don't know. I'm always grateful to be on the platform. So give thanks.
I love that. You know what? Can I say something? If you have got somebody who can send me some of your songs right about now, that would be great, my brother. Well, we have this discussion right here on AfroZim Radio. Massive respect.
Yeah, man.
So, just tell me about yourself, my brother. You know, I love to do this most of the time. Just basically about yourself. Not so much, just a bit about yourself. It's all about the music here. I would love to do that right here on AfroZim Radio.
Well, I am Jah Be from out of Kingston, Jamaica, and I'm doing music, reggae dancehall music, okay? And I have a whole lot of music to share with the world out there. Sing, and I give thanks in the music, connect to the people, because that is what I do the music for. So I have to just know, say, that is the way to go, because music is the healing of the nation, you know.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly.
I just don't want the youth them to hear music that sound violently to them and take it onto physical flesh, because music is for entertainment purpose. So I'll keep it for what it is, entertainment purpose. Seeing? And don't be misled by words that you may think is negative words, because when you look at music, a next man will view music for what it is. They know say when they're in a thing called a sound clash.
Yeah.
Because there is a thing called sound clash.
Yep.
Dancehall music. So the songs them that they call bad man songs, those songs were made for sound clash vibration. Seeing?
Yes.
And to show the world say, yeah, you're a good artist. Seeing? So I call the one them that them call bad man tune, I call it my kind of music. Seeing? Blatant reality. It is. Seeing? So if people want to listen other music that they don't call bad man music, I also have those palatable music for the years also. Yeah? Because I do combination with the great Uri, and I do combination with a couple other artists. Yeah?
Yes.
So I have to give thanks. I accept music for what music is. And that is the way I perceive it to be. So I don't want the youth them to get misled out there. Your music is concerned. Accept music for entertainment. Don't hurt each other physically.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you very much for sharing that, because that's my MO most of the times. All the way, 100%. Try to play as clean music as much as I can. Then you mentioned that the Batman music, like you said, yes, I think most people, I think they got
It's
it confused,
blatant
got it twisted.
It's called blatant reality, because you have an ex-man who live in milk and honey and all these nice goody vibration around him.
Yeah.
And he sing about that. And you have a man who live in both of the vibration, the nice and goody, but he also sees things that's happening around him that is blatant reality. It may not sound that soothing to the ears, but what the Agieh in them is actually saying is things that happening around them all across the earth. Seeing?
Yes.
So that is why I don't call my songs them where people call bad man song. I don't call them bad man song. I call them blatant reality. Because somewhere or the other, it's happening in their country also. No people try to shun it away, but when it come at their door, then they have no choice but to accept it. And
Yes,
it's
exactly,
that time
100%.
them have to realize that the truth, the Agieh did a singing of the song, it's just because it did sound away. But the truth are the truth, and the truth can't hide.
You know what? I've got a question for you, right? Do you think this is the reason why music is kind of like changing? Dancehall music is changing from what we used to know about dancehall music, the bashment type of thing, from the old days. Now, I think you have seen that most of the rhythms that are coming out, they sound like hip hop and rap music type of thing. Is it the reason why that the producers are running away from that type of music, the bashment type of music, that maybe most people have taken it to another level and it's become violent and stuff like that? Is that the reason? Because it's hardly we cannot get that anymore these days. Because I'm a bashment type of thing. I'm anti-violence music, and I try by all means not to play violence music that promote violence.
Well, to me, nothing has changed, Seeing it's the same music with a new family member. Seeing, so if someone going to have a new family member in his family lineage, and they are going to say something has changed. Something has changed, yes, because a new family member add to the family.
Okay.
So it's same like you have rock steady, and you have reggae, and you have roots and culture, and you have dancehall, and you have dancehall crunk, and now the youths them come with trap dancehall. It's a new family member to the family. So we have to give thanks that a new family member arrive in the dancehall space, because you have Afrobeat, and most Afrobeat is like dancehall music coming from Jamaica. See, and we are all black people. We come from the Black Line Ridge. See, so the music that we produce to the world, it's going to be similar. See, so let's just accept music for what music is, because what the olden days people them used to do, we can't expect that's going to be the same way for the future, because the future is an ever-changing future.
Yes.
And so far, the youths them doing tremendously well with their music. A lot of people don't like it because of their own opinion, but to each one have their own opinion. Yeah, and the music is evolving all the time and growing all the time. Seeing, it's just that you have some people who try to corner the music over for them side alone. Is them alone for eat food? Is them alone for wear nice clothes? Is them alone for live in a big house? Is them alone for drive pretty cars? See, and them never teach the youth them the knowledge of how to make music like the way they make it. So now that the youths are making music the way that they know how, these people have a problem with it. See, and that I think is the main reason why the misunderstanding is going on. Because if you keep on locking out the children of the future, then what you expect? Them are going to jump the fence. Them are going to kick off the door. See?
Exactly. I love that one, my brother. You know, go ahead. Go on, my brother. I love this conversation.
Them have to do what they have to do to survive. So if you keep on locking the door, then what you expect, as I say?
They're going to bash down
because
the door.
Remember, you know, there's a whole lot of people, they want to say each and every person should have tried to be a Bob Marley, try to be a Dennis Brown, try to be a Barry Salmon, seeing, and at the same time, that will never work, because Barry Salmon and Bob Marley and Dennis Brown is themselves. So we have to be the first seeing, as though Jah Be have to be the first Jah Be. So
exactly. I like
that is what's bothering these people, because if you lock over the music in your corner, and your corner, when you nominate for Grammy, they are not winning it, because the people them keep on seeing the same faces and hearing the same voices.
Yes.
Okay? And they are not giving anyone else any chance, because they think that they are the only one that's supposed to reap the benefits from music, and it's not so. Music don't live at any one person's yard. See? So a blessing over my yard. You never hear the Afrobeat music we sing and say blessing over my yard. See? Yeah. So every person want blessing over their yard, and whosoever who think that they can stop it, the music always live, and them dead and gone. And the door ended up, them have it dead and left it, and it end up a swing wide open. Exactly. So other youths can run through it.
Exactly, 100%. I agree. You know.
So we don't fight against good things, because good things will always be good things. Whether it want to be good things in their eyes, or their other friends' eyes, or whosoever eyes or ears it may be, but actually it's growing the people that's doing it and putting food on their table. Yes, okay? And 100%. Blatant reality music don't need any money. Yes. That vast amount of money to promote it, like when you do a conscious song like Bob Marley, because you will have to have millions to promote a conscious song like Bob Marley before you can make $1 from it. And blatant reality music, when people hear that, them ask you how much you charge to perform, how much you charge to do your work. Okay?
Okay,
and
yes.
I think that is I think that is the hammer that's hitting on the nail, because the man will say him a fight against blatant reality music. The only reason why him a fight against it is because when him look and him see the people them with the goody music them still a suffer and down in the slum. And when them see a man sing blatant reality music, him buy a big house next door to them.
Exactly.
So they don't like these things. It's not the music them don't like. It's the ghetto people them that's rising from out of the ghetto and becoming millionaires and billionaires. Remember,
I call that one self-hate. Actually, what you're explaining, like when people see somebody rising, self-hate.
Because remember, Jay-Z never come from a rich family.
Exactly,
he's now
100%.
a billionaire in this world. He came from a poor family, and he explained his history and show you that he had no alternative but to juggle on the streets at times. Yeah?
Yes.
But these people wanted the ghetto youths, as they call it, are the people them who are not privileged enough to be there down into the garrison and suffering. They don't like to see when you rise and you buy a big house and live beside of them and buy a big pretty car and none of your family suffering anymore. They are going to fight you because they go to all these educated places to purchase their education. Because if these people wanted the world to be such a nice and beautiful and pleasant place and them all about the upliftment of mankind, education would be free. You wouldn't have to be a person to spend so much money to get educated.
You know
so you realize that is what's happening in the world. And if you don't have certain kind of education, them still don't look at you as anybody. But if you go to the Hartford University, them say your whole entire family lineage is rich. After that, if it's even one of you all ended up in that kind of predicament, they say your family lineage is rich. And as I get a person to go to these places, you're always short of something.
My brother, let's touch on, you have said a lot of stuff, you know. I would want to break it down, right? You've spoken about the standards, right? Whereby you were talking about you want to be Jah Be, and you sound like Jah Be as a thing, and I love that. Big up to yourself.
Yes, because
the world is based on standards, whereby somebody says, if you're not going to be like this artist, then you're not going to make it, basically. And I appreciate that. That is massive, my brother, because I'm an anti-standard person. I'm an anti-standard person. And
when they say that, when they say that, that is just their opinion.
Yes, exactly. That's their opinion. That's their opinion.
Yeah, and one person or two person opinion can't stop you in life. Exactly. Because if you check it out, most of the people who bought a piece of land and have a house on it from the Haitian days till now, they can't read and write. And they send their kids to school and say they don't want them to be like them and can't read and write. And up till this very day, their kids don't buy a spoon of dirt.
Exactly. You know, it's like that in this world right now. I was talking to Shot Clock earlier on in the conversation, and he was talking about politics in music. What? Politics in music. Would you want to share about that? The politicking in music. Because some of the stuff that we hear on music is just crap. And the mainstream type of thing, the mainstream type, it's just crap stuff. But there's a lot of talent there that can actually do better than the stuff that we are hearing.
I won't discuss politics because I'm not political. But when you talk about the mainstream, I can discuss the mainstream because the mainstream is one of the main reason why a whole lot of artists doing dancehall music, doing Afro music, doing any kind of music, a matter of fact, that's why a whole lot of them don't make it in the music, because mainstream has a reel that they put whosoever they feel like they want to put on it, because they can pay to go on it.
Exactly.
And if you can't pay to go on it, you will never be on that reel.
Exactly, that's what we were talking about. Then we have to go back to the politics of it. Why is it they just putting somebody there who's not even talented in music?
If they are not inheriting from what you're doing, they say you can't go through, and that is not right.
Yes. That, you know what, let me do this. I want to do this shout out. A big up to yourself, my sister Precious, massive type of thing. Thank you very much for the support. You know your support all the time right here on AfroZim Radio is unwavering and it is unquestionable. I'm with Jah Be right here. Massive type of thing. And also DJ 10, right? Okay, DJ 10 has got a question for you, okay? He sent me a question. Then he said that let me go to the question. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'll find the question. But I'm listening, my brother. This is your show, massive type of thing. Go hard. We love the knowledge and the message that you're sharing right now.
I sent you like 5 songs just now while we are speaking.
Okay.
You can check them and play them while we are talking right now. And those are 5 beautiful songs that I made for the radio. And there's a whole lot of songs that I never made to be played on radio. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's them I hear a play on the radio, okay? And I never make some of them to play on radio. I made some nice palatable music to play on radio, but somehow it's the other ones them get played. So if I never do them, I wouldn't be playing on radio then, in other words.
I got them, Jah Be. You know what? You're going to be giving me the title because you send them on WhatsApp. Then it changed from WhatsApp.
As soon as you take them off, you're going to see the title in all of them, because all of them is tagged. Okay?
Then the question that I have from DJ 10, he said, tell us about the legendary song you have done. The legendary song. And I don't think he finished the question. Then he says with the late, something like that. Are you aware of that? The legendary song that you did with somebody who is late. DJ 10 has to maybe type it again.
Okay, I think he's talking about the great late Uri.
Okay.
See? And to me, Uri is the biggest artist that ever walked this earth, that do DJ vibration like the kind of DJing that I do, okay? Because he is the first artist to do so, and there is no way you can be bigger than the man who started it. See? So big respect to Uri all the time, and it's a very nice privilege to know that me and him have a masterpiece that we have created. This song I just sent to you, it's called Here Forever by Uri and Jah Be.
Okay.
We're gonna be here forever.
Massive.
Yes?
Massive. You know what? Let's do some justice right here on AfroZim Radio. I love this one. Massive type of thing. I thought it was going to be just like that, when you come on radio, then you come back, then we're going to have a full conversation. But let's do the full conversation right now, right here on AfroZim Radio with DJ Agieh. Today, massive. Big up to yourself, Jah Be, my brother. Massive type of thing. I like that. Let's do this.
Jah Be. Good.
She not decide for circle, and me not decide for circle. No, she not decide for settle. Boy. I tell me say me wild when I she wild, and I bring cold. Next day, take love. Extra, come on, next day, take love.
right now, guys. That is massive. With me is Jah Be right here with AfroZim Radio. My name is DJ Agieh. Massive.
Baby, don't come on and exchange it to love. We know that we just exchange it to love. Baby, don't come on and exchange. When you're ready, you come over. Kick off me door like a soldier. If you find a new girl in me bed, no matter what, pull it too closer. You don't know you got your man them. You don't know I got the girls them. Baby, that's no problem. Jah Be with an exit again. Exchange it to love. Baby, don't come on and exchange it to love. We know that we just exchange it to love. We know that we just exchange it to love. Baby, don't come on and exchange it to love. We know that we just exchange it to love. Baby, don't come on and exchange. Girl, they say you're not the one for me, and they say I'm not the one for you. A little bit of me and a little bit of you, yeah. Come on. As a God, we are good people. Exchange it to love. Baby, girl, come on and exchange it to love. We know that we just exchange it to love. We know that we just exchange it to love. Baby, girl, come on and exchange it to love. We know that we just exchange it to love. Baby, girl, come on and exchange. It's you and me.
Yes, I.
That is massive. I love that. Massive Tavati from you, brother. Massive. I like that.
Yes, I. Because that is my latest song, you know, that release. If people want to go and listen it after the interview, they can go on Jah Be Fever on YouTube, and they will see a whole lot of palatable music for the ears.
Let me add that side. Let me add that one also for the listeners right here on AfroZim Radio. What we have done is we've created a platform for all the artists that are associated with AfroZim Radio, like you, my brother. You're gonna have your own page on AfroZim.com that will be /Jah Be, and what we do is we link up your YouTube, Spotify, or your Mixcloud, SoundCloud, whatever it is, and the listeners can go to your page on AfroZim.com /Jah Be, and they can get all your music from there. They can listen to your music from there, just making it simpler for the listeners. What do you think about
yes,
that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, because the people already know how to go on AfroZim Radio. You know? So whosoever know how to go on AfroZim Radio can go on the platform and check out Jah Be when that is available. Yes?
Exactly.
So that song you just played, it entitled Exchange Little Love. See, done by I, Jah Be, and produced by DJ String from Kingston, Jamaica.
Massive, I like that. Massive. And your experience when it comes to collaborations, right? You probably must have done collaborations with some artists from Jamaica, but with Agieh is I try to link up Jamaican artists with African artists. I've got a lot of them that I can link up with you. What do you think about that? Do you think you can do that?
Well, the link up with other artists, it's cool and all that, you know, because it's always great to collaborate with other people from other international scenes. The thing is that they will have to can facilitate the necessities that it costs, and that is the problem most of the time. Most of the people want a collaboration with Jah Be, but they can't facilitate the cost. So that is where the road always buck.
I'm the facilitator most of the times when we do these collaborations. Agieh is the facilitator. Yeah. So
who can spend the money?
Agieh is a facilitator. Through 6 Element Universe. Through 6 Element Universe is the facilitator. And if you're happy to do collaboration with other artists, then
you see the producers who produce the music, they actually want Jah Be to collaborate with their artists. And for Jah Be to collaborate with an artist, it have a price for Jah Be to go into the studio and to record his music and with these artists. So whosoever can pay the money for getting the job done, then they will have a collaboration with Jah Be. That is the way that I see it, from their talented and their music sounding good, because I won't be doing any music with anybody what I consider not talented. They have to be real talented, because that is the way I do my music. I love to do music with people with talent and people who can pay for the music to be done.
You're right. Massive, I like that. Massive. You know what? Let's go to another song from the ones that you sent me on WhatsApp. Then we'll come back again and continue with this discussion, which is very much interesting, and I love that. Big up to yourself.
Yes, I DJ Agieh. Big up yourself. AfroZim Radio. Check out the new one.
That right upside one called Jah Be.
Do you want to talk about this one before we go to it? Oh, can I just play it again?
Forever. Hear it. I will talk after.
Reggae music, we sing righteousness, we bring shall unite this whole world together. We're gonna be here forever. We're gonna be here forever. You Roy and Joan, and forward again.
That right upside one called Jah Be. Jim, I wanna spread the love.
Right, guys, after this one, I've got a surprise artist right here on AfroZim Radio. His name is Jah Be. That is a massive thing straight out of Jamaica, Kingston. I like that. I pick up to yourself all over the world. Like I always like to say, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. The time right here in Africa, Central African time, is 23 minutes past 2 a.m. It's a Sunday. Massive.
Let's unite this whole world forever.
So we're born and grow without the ghetto, and we have to spread the love and unity, as I would say. Spread holy for joy, as I would say. Holy for love for the community, I tell you. So we want some more peace and we want some more love. Love as sure as Jah the stars above. Yeah, Jah knows say love and unity is what the whole world needs today.
We're gonna be here forever. We're gonna be here forever. Reggae music, we sing righteousness, we bring shall unite this whole world together. We're gonna be here forever. We're going to be here forever. You Roy and Jah Be, since love and unity, let's unite this whole world forever.
So we want some more peace and we want some more love. We need to stop the killing in the ghetto. Let the people stop from fret now. Me say you right and Jah Be. With a musical sound from the sound police be like I would say. We wanna be living love forever and ever. People you know say you got to be clever. Yes, Jah the stars above. No say you're the one who really do the love.
Forever, we're gonna be here forever. Reggae music, we sing righteousness, we bring shall unite this whole world together. We're gonna be here forever. We're gonna be here forever. You Roy and Jah Be says love and unity, let's unite this whole world forever.
When I say love and unity is strength, love and harmony in the ghetto, peace and love right around the world. For all the little boys and all the little girls, I would say, we wanna be here and love and live forever. And say you got to be clever.
Yes, I. Yes, I. Jah bless you and Jah bless I.
I love that one. This is a massive type of thing. We're gonna be here forever. Our reggae music type of thing, isn't it? Jah Be.
Yes, I.
Yeah, I was just saying that we're gonna be here forever with reggae music, And from your sound, the way you put it out there is just massive. And I know as long as we are here, we'll be hearing more from Jah Be forever. This is reggae music we're talking about.
Yes, I. This is real reggae music coming to your ears, Real reggae music, Agieh playing on the radio right now. Uri and Jah Be. Uri is the first DJ in Jamaica, and I consider him to be the biggest reggae DJ in the whole entire world. Whether he have gotten a Grammy or not, because this is the person who made Grammy. If he hadn't done what he have did, then there would be no nominees for Grammy. Okay? So you can't bigger than the person who inspired the whole entire thing. So give thanks for Daddy Uri, because doing this collaboration with Uri, it's my dream come true song, because I couldn't ask for doing a song with a bigger artist when I have a song with the biggest artist. See? So this is my dream come true song. Here forever, Uri and Jah Be. Okay? So I am very humble with it, and I am very grateful for the opportunity to work with Uri, the great late Uri. So this song really mean a lot to me, and I would love if the world play this song on their radio station every day and send it to all their radio disc jockeys across the world, so that this song can rise to the occasion to where it's supposed to be. Because a whole lot of people want I and I to pay them to play this music, And this music, if they don't play it, this music going to be here forever, going to live until they're gone, and other people will play it and let it get big.
I love that.
I give thanks. I have done it.
I love that. Can I tell you something for a fact? That is something else. Whenever I've got an interview, I call this one's conversation with an artist. Your music is automatically being registered on DJ's Agieh playlist. So we'll be playing this music all the time, right here on AfroZim Radio, all the time. And then what I need from you, most of the times, I think most of the artists don't get it, is a drop for DJ Agieh, because a drop, the good thing about a drop is it reminds me as a DJ whenever I'm on radio to play your music. When I play the drop, because the drop is something else, I just put it on my sampler. Then when I do the drop, I remember there's Jah Be and stuff like that, because a lot of artists all over the world, a lot of artists that we interact with right here on AfroZim Radio, and we want to promote the music all the time, and this is my passion. My passion is music, and I just love music so much to the extent that I can do anything for it. I can sacrifice a lot of stuff just to do music, right? So
yes, no problem to do a job for DJ Agieh. I can even do a voice note and you put it on your computer and play it as a drop at the same time. I give thanks same way.
Massive, I like that. This is massive. This is
see big song them, G, as a god. That one the name Boom Bang them. You know what thing go?
Massive.
Repeat what you said.
I'm just playing the drop
see
that I
big
got.
song them, G, as a god. That one the name Boom Bang them.
Yeah, man.
You know what thing go?
Massive, my brother. That is wonderful. I'm gonna need you're gonna send me all your songs. I know that. And like I said, you're gonna have your dedicated page on AfroZimRadio.com page /Jah Be, and we love to do that. Right, massive type of thing. But let's go back just a little bit, okay? Let's go back just a little bit.
Yes, sir.
In our discussion, when we were talking about, we spoke about a lot of stuff. I just want to emphasize mainly on violence. Right? We didn't break it down. We didn't break it down at all. We were just talking about music. But is the music the perpetrator that we can accuse, that the reason why there is violence in Jamaica right now, is it because of music, or is it because of the people are just bad, or some people are just bad?
Well, no. None of the above. Okay? Music don't perpetrate violence in a person action. See? There's a whole lot of people trying to point a finger, you know. But remember, when you point a finger, there is 4 finger pointing back at you. See?
Exactly. I like that.
So these people should know, say, in any country, you have a person who deal with the law of the land, seen as the head person. And it's their job to control crime and violence in their country. And when they're not doing their job properly, it's going to show, because you can't expect to cock up your foot into a hazy office and talking about crime and violence not going to happen out there. You have to go out there and fight it, because we have to say big respect to the people who go out there and make sure that the peaceful civilian living peacefully, and the criminal get what they're looking for. See? So on that point, the people that have the position and getting paid to do it, when they're not doing their job, fire them, man. Fire them.
You know what?
There's somebody who can get the job done.
I know
and
you're
hire
running
them.
away from the politics. You were running away from the politics of things, right? You were running away from the politics. This is the politics, right? Because the reason why you're not firing those people.
Look at it this way. Seeing Agieh,
yes.
You know, if you leave out of the radio station and you go and do crime and violence, you know it's wrong. You're not supposed to do it. Okay?
I know that. But let me say something that I discovered in this life that we live in. Right. I realized that some of those things that I know they are wrong, but to some people I find it mind-boggling to actually think about it, to the fact that they don't see them as wrong. They live off it. They live off it. It's normal for them.
I understand what you're saying. Seeing Agieh, and this is the blatant truth. Seeing the sad truth of this is that the same man that tell you not to do wrong, why he wants you to have him as a role model when he do the most wrongs in the world?
That's what I want to get to, the point whereby we understand why is there that what I see is wrong. Most people, they don't see it as wrong. You know what I'm saying? They find it justified to do those things. They do it with a passion, with love, and they will do it over and over again, given a chance. That's what I'm talking about. I've seen people doing that. I've seen people not even understanding that you have to respect life. You have to understand that it is wrong to kill somebody. But for some people, they don't see it that way. And the way I see it, when I project that to some people, they call me crazy. They don't see it that way. I mean, it's some type of psychological, I do not know what happened to these people, but they also see me as a psychic who is wrong, who doesn't see the same way they see life. But for them,
he who know the right and do it the wrong shall be beat with many stripes. See?
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot of people who they say they want to go to heaven, but they don't want to die.
Yes, exactly. That's 100% correct. You know, I love that word. Yeah. Okay, everybody wants to go to heaven. You know that song. What was the rhythm? I remember that song. That was I want to say this. But you know, something like that. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Stuff like that. So you don't believe in things that people say, you know, stuff. Is it because
remember, I know. Remember, I'm from a country called Jamaica. Yes. We don't make bombs. We don't make guns. We don't make weapon of mass destruction. And the people from the countries that made all of those things, they are telling us that we are doing something bad. Can you imagine when they have all these things that's very destructive? They made them, they produce them, and they use them on the people. And then it's the same mouth that's saying that we are doing something wrong. When the last time I checking up, seeing Agieh, them raise the price for food and drop the price for guns.
Yes.
Now you tell me what you expect to come out of a situation like that.
It's I think for me, like I always say, we have got these warmongering vampires. I always call them out. Warmongering vampires. And I don't care whatever they think, and I always call them out. Warmongering vampires in this world. That they would rather push for war and supply guns and weapons for people to kill each other all over the world and not seek peace. That is their position. We're going to support this one, and if we do not support this one, if you do not support this one with us, it's either you are with us or against us. And if you are not with us, we're going to sanction you. You know, you're just giving me an opportunity to call them out.
Total garbage. That is total garbage because they don't give you a decision for yourself. They make one for you before you can even think about making one for yourself.
That's the thing that I've got a problem with those people. There's the people who always see a conflict as an opportunity for them to plunder and manipulate people, because in a conflict, in a problem whereby people, there's confusion, the warmongers, they plunder the system. And we have been seeing that in Africa. It's happening in Africa, all over Africa.
Because remember,
Yes.
Remember, me personally, I don't support any form of crime and violence. Okay?
Yes.
And I will repeat it. I don't support any form of crime and violence unto humanity. But these people who are saying that at the end of the day they say it and then they go and be destructive in their actions. So when you look on the television and they televise that a bad man have died and he worth $400 million. Okay? It's like they're glorifying badness. So when the youths watch the TV, they don't want to be nobody progressive because the last somebody them see in their eyes what they would consider somebody to be progressive. They don't have anything.
It's 100%.
So they televise the wrong things. I don't see on the television they're televising a person for crossing old people for the year and giving him an award or any form of monetary vibration extended to these people. I don't see they are televising the goodness and the greatness. They are telling us that is not anything to captivate the interest of many persons. That is the reason why they are not televising it.
Okay, the first
so if you televise the wrong things, then how you expect to get the right things out of it?
Exactly, like you said, the first casualty to any circumstances and everything is the news. But let's do some justice on music right now. I'm gonna play this one, okay? Right. Okay. Then we'll come back.
Like a cassette in a tape. No man not gonna tie them now away on the street. Jah Be and Talk Star when I'm set the frame.
This is dancehall, isn't it? I love this one, massive type of thing. What do you think about that? Let's do this. You want to talk about it now or later? Tell me. What do you think?
Let the music play. Let the music play.
Live, massive, big gift to yourself.
Push it. I want to be as a god. I am dancer.
Radio, I'm with Jah Be right now with AfroZim Radio. What is DJ Agieh? A massive conversation. Remember this, I don't call them interviews because I won't be interviewing the artist. It's the reasoning type of thing right here on AfroZim that I love to do all the time. And I call them the Black 3.0, the darker, the better. Big up to yourself.
Push it. Hey, the voice I don't know who. I want to be as a god. I am dancer.
When I see the god in the street, man, I dirt. We no Chinese, we know we are nothing fake. My Rolex real mix the fresh with the sweat. Brand new, be my clear the way a bed. Red bottom walk of the whole play shape. Better girl we wine like a cassette in a tape.
Them now I wear on the street. Jah Be and Talk Star, we know I'm set the fate.
DJ Agieh on Break It Off with another hot explosive mix.
So them a go on, but the pussy them a devil. Me not Tony, but you know a tug a rebel.
Teleport, me find a new portal. Duffel bag full to the brim, new total. Shelly belly say, him more gal, 4 more gal. Yo, 44 more gal.
When I see the girl in the street, man a dirt. We no Chinese, we know we are nothing fake.
My Rolex real mix so fresh with the sweat. Brand new, be my clear the way a bed.
Red bottom walk of the whole play shape. Make a girl we wine like a cassette in a tape.
No man no give me no card, them now I wear on the street. Jah Be and Talk Star, we
Jah Be
know I'm set the fate.
Somebody talk about them and talk like traffic. Sharper than a ratchet, but him short like a rabbit. Free murder, informer, I'm a habit.
Yo, the ice them in the chain and none of them now melt out. Some of them I said them but what them talking about. Some are just talking mouth. We get them the big bad fly through him talking mouth.
When I see the girl in the street, man a dirt. We no Chinese, we know we are nothing fake.
My Rolex real mix so fresh with the sweat. Brand new, be my clear the way a bed.
Red bottom walk of the whole play shape. Make a girl we wine like a cassette in a tape.
No man no give me no card, them now I wear on the street. Jah Be and Talk Star, we know I'm set the fate.
On a level, steel on a level. Come on man, go fuck number 11. So them a go on, but the pussy them a devil. Me not Tony, but you know what I'm a rebel.
Teleport, me find a new portal. Duffel bag full.
Yes,
I love this one. That is massive. You know, I'm a Bashman type of thing. Bashman DJ. I think of it.
yes, that is a combination again with Jah Be and Tug Star and Shelly Belly. Shelly Belly is the #1 dancer in Jamaica. Yes, and Tug Star is a great Jamaican artist also, like I Jah Be. Yes, and this song is titled Teleport.
Oh, all right. You know, I love to do unscripted because you know this conversation is unscripted. You're talking about teleportation right now. You know, type of thing. But I know you're talking about teleportation. Am I correct?
Yes, I teleport to find a new portal. Duffel bag full to the brim, new total. Shelly Belly say, him want bore more gal. Yeah man, 44 more gal. You know, when you see the God in the street, man, I do it.
Nice one. I like that one. It is massive. I always, right here on AfroZim Radio all the time, for me, like I always say, they are not interviews about it. With Agieh, it's not an interview at all. It's a conversation. It's a reasoning type of thing, you know. In my language, we call it Kupangana, and it's my name. That's my second name. Because my name is Pangana. Pangana and Kupangana. It means reasoning, and that is exactly what we're doing right now on AfroZim Radio.
Yes, I. Kupangana.
Pangana. You get it. It's enough to pick up to yourself.
Yeah, man. Because music is music, you know, and music travel the world, you know. My music playing in a whole lot of places in the world that my feet have never graced those ground before. So I give thanks that I do music, and I give thanks for the people who play my music. And I give thanks for the fans them out there and the good well wishers them out there also. And the producers them who produce I music. So I say big respect to everyone, each and everyone all the time as a God.
Massive. You know, like what you said, I'm working with some promoters straight from Zimbabwe as well. I'm broadcasting from South Africa. I'm a Zimbabwe myself, but I reside in South Africa. But I've got a lot of promoters in Zimbabwe that usually bring a lot of Jamaican artists to Zimbabwe most of the time. Yeah, and I'm happy I'll put up over there build and stuff. I myself do not have money to do that, but the people that I'm working with probably will do that. Definitely I have to push it. They do that. Also bring you. And
yes, I would love to come to Zimbabwe to perform on a stage show or a couple of stage shows, a couple of concerts. Yes? Yeah, man. I would love to do so.
That would be massive. It would be humble to grow.
Yes, because my music is doing tremendously well in Africa, you know. So Africa longing to see Jah Be, and Jah Be longing to go to Africa. So it will be a great opportunity for Jah Be to go to the motherland. So I would love to come to Africa to perform.
You know what? Let's do this. I need you to repeat platform whiteness can get music, but we're gonna put it on AfroZim. Before we do that, right about where they can get your PK.
Yes, the people them can get Jah Be music right now to play on iTunes. They can get my music to purchase anywhere on any platform where music is there to be purchased. Yes? And if they press Jah Be top songs on iTunes, then they will see a whole lot of music that I see.
Jah Be top songs. Spell it.
Yes.
Spell it completely. Yes. Because I'm gonna have a problem with that myself.
It's JAHBE. That's the way Jah Be spell.
Okay,
JAHBE.
Massive.
Yes.
Simple as JAHBE. Massive.
Yes. And you can get my music to listen on Jah